All right. Mushu? Is that the one from the streamer girl? And a VOD review. All right. I know Umarrii's rank. All right, a little bit of educational Anna. Let's see what we got here. Is this ranked?
I never was an assassin. I killed only because it was necessary.
Okay. 34. I was gonna have chat guess your SR, but it's fine. Okay, chat. This is Diamond. Almost 3 years. I'll make a Vine, a Galaxy Q. Maybe we'll do a Galaxy Q. Okay, the set nades. There you go. I do that sometimes. I'm down for it. Good. Good fundamentals so far. I like your movement. You're like moving left and right, healing the Ashe, making sure these guys, and you want to get that nade. You're moving up in anticipation of your team moving up. Oh. Alright, good. You didn't have to sleep yet. That was a really late lamp by their BAP. Nading to keep him up. You already have Nano. Just Nano Ryan. Fuck Genji. Nice. So far, so good. Nothing to say. Exactly how I would play this. The team is taking an obscene amount of damage. Nice nade, too. Galaxy. Would it be good? I'll do a 7-year badge, like an old withering one, like you're old. Yeah, sure. I'll have to like talk to artists about like Q designs then. Good, you're moving up with your team. So far, nothing to say. You're just shooting unscoped shots because at this distance, you're just healing tanks. There's no need to even scope at this point. You keep your movement speed. Slipping him to get rid of the threat. Might be able to kill him. Good play. Are you just submitting this to flex? This is good. What am I supposed to read? What am I supposed to point out here? This is good. Okay, you could probably move up even further right now and like get your nano. That's the only thing I would do so far. That's like the only difference. Right now, I'd probably be way more further up with your Ryan instead of playing cart. Just to get you at 91 to nano, but that's about it. You're heal botting because your team is just taking a ridiculous amount of damage, but that's all you're supposed to do at this point. You're not playing Bat Brig, you're playing Anna Brig. Okay, you might have to look for the nano here. We'll probably go for it here. Okay, you're waiting for the bongo. That works too, I guess. I think both options. I think nanoing early there would have been fine as well. I think you would have won regardless. Yeah, nothing to say. Okay, you have some downtime. Poke. Instead of heal botting here, just shoot that Ashe. There you go. Keep it scoped in there. Just keep shooting. Don't stop. Even if like you already have your ult, this adds pressure. On their team, they just keep taking consistent ticking damage. It makes them play more safe naturally. You always want to just have presence in space no matter where you're playing as Anna. Nice. Oh, that's tough. You could have LOS corner a little bit earlier. I think you guys lose this. Nice attempt at the sleep, but it is what it is here. Okay, reset.
It'll take more than that to keep me out of the fight.
All right. I got 5 minutes.
Rendezvous at my
Your team is still fighting. At this point, you kind of just go up and.
Group up with me. Take your
You can tempt the sleep there, sure. That's like. That was tough to hit. If you hit that, I would have been surprised. From that distance, it is like a less than 10% chance of hitting. I would have self-naded there. Like if that were me in this situation, I would go for that sleep if they were nanoed. But he wasn't. I would actually wait for him to dash closer to one of us. Either go for me or one of your tanks before I would have slept him. Personally, but. Yeah. Nico des. Thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate ya. 50% either hits or it doesn't. Yeah. Everything's 15%. Either you do it or you don't. Ooh. That's life. Thank you, Nico des. 8 months. Okay, nice attempt there. Yeah, so far, nothing that points out. Nothing to point out. You want to coordinate the Nano Blade. Your Genji's at 8%, so you can't Nano Blade him. You just look to Nano to save somebody here. You just Nano Ryan here. Just Nano Ryan. I'm looking at your ult percentage. Sleep Bob. Okay, I'm pretty sure if you had momentum, you guys are pushing up like this. You either Nano the Ryan when they're getting closer, or you can Nano the Genji off Blade. He's literally bladed last fight, so if you're trying to make something happen here, you probably just go for a Nano. Either way. Also, you can see burning on the right side. Put a flick to heal the Genji. I know you're following the Bob. You could have waited for Bob to make impact and then slept him after. Because losing your front line in tanks in a team fight pretty much almost spells out defeat most times. All right, you guys lost a Genji too, so you basically just Nano a tank here. Or you Nano to save somebody against their Nano Blade. Since you're running Ana Bap and you're not running, or sorry, you're running Ana Brig and no Bap Brig. Bap Brig with the immortality and the Brig stun and stall can delay a Nano Blade kill. But if you're running Ana against the no defensive ultimates, their Nano Blade's pretty much going to kill everybody. Unless you sleep it, the next best option is to Nano the person this Genji's going for. So in my mind here, I literally just Nano a tank for offensive power. But if in this moment you have to be like, okay, they're going to Nano Blade, you probably want to stay back far enough that Genji isn't you're not Genji's first target, and you hope he goes for one of your tanks. Then you just Nano him when they're like at like half health, and then that basically ruins his whole blade. Apparently there's a ball behind you. I can see it through the replay, but I wouldn't know until now. Alright, it's a nice attempt. I think he should probably wait. Be careful here. They're dumping a lot. Keep healing the break. That's the most important thing. Reload. Okay. Let's just Nano him here then. Fuck it. Alright, there you go. Because you saw he went for a shatter and he probably got some people down, so you just go for the Nano there. That's the right idea. You know they're fighting him. Nice. So you helped out. I like that. Good game sense. Turned it around. Nice. Right. Yeah. Other than that, pretty good chat. Pretty good, Umarrii. This is really good.
0 to 3. Switching sides.
Not much to say other than what I've already said.
Ready for battle. Ready for.
If you guys are full health, you need somebody to scout the hotel, or else you're gonna get flanked. Okay, Junkrat's in there, that's fine. Always gotta make sure somebody's watching hotel, because it always happens where I get fucking flanked, and I trust the teammate to check. If there's no one there, you kind of just have to like be aware of that hotel. Not to say that you weren't aware, but just something to keep in mind in general in King's Row. That hotel flank is like how you die on this map every time. Other than your tanks fucking up and them dying, it's just you getting flanked at hotel. Heal him. I would have just naded him at that point. Fortunate. Go for that sleep. Nice try. Okay, you have to Nano this Ryan here. Just do it. They're all clumped up. They're all anti'd. Oh god. This is one of those I would just do the Nano earlier to kind of like get him to stop backing up, because you're losing space by the second here because you lost somebody earlier. Like, good heals here. I would have done it here so you don't give up this line. This line here is getting pushed back. So that's why you just Nano early. So, like, it stalls them long enough here that you can heal your Ashe and deal this ball in time. Because now that you waited so long, they have to, like, take 7 million steps back. They're anti right now. I know you're not Nanoing because they're anti, but, like, if you just did it a little earlier. And, like, right now, you see how your Ryan is still backing up because he's low. Like, it's his natural instinct. He should be backing up. But the moment he gets Nano, you can retake space. So, like, the earlier, that's why, like, timing on Nanos when you're getting pushed are very important, too.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Nice attempt there. Before you know it, Umarrii will get AP and GM. Dude, Umarrii's nuts. He wins, like, he's got good ana mechanics. He always wins in paintball, but, like, just probably the decision making and stuff that's holding him back, and he's pretty aware of that. Nice. You can kill him. There you go. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have re-peeked there. You have the mechanics to be in GM. I know you said this is a 3,400 diamond game, but you have the mechanics to be in GM. No troll. No sweat it. High masters / GM. You can totally make it in there. To get like touch 4K, 100%. 4,400, okay, maybe not, but 4K, totally doable. Bro, anybody can touch 4K. I fucking touch 4K on DPS, chat. That's how you know. Okay. I know you want to clear the mine, so you're nading it to clear, but yeah, okay. He's antied? Oh, you can probably go for it. Nice attempt. Did you lose the nano? Oh, no, you got it off. Okay, good.
Old soldiers are hard to kill.
Yeah, I would have just nanoed the Winston there. Like, the thing about nano boost is like, if you don't have a blade, it's so much better to just use it than lose it. You were 3,900? That's because that's the cap. I would totally hit it and stayed there. Easy clap.
I have your back.
Alright. You can move up with the team here. You follow Diamond on DPS? Ain't no way. I used to play, I played it. Okay, it's been like 3 years. I know like Diamond is, or hitting GM and DPS these days is a lot different than it was 3 years ago. But I made like a Smurf to just like practice DPS in like season 5. And I was hit 4150, then I stopped playing. And then arguably boosted, I boosted a little bit by roll Q. I played May and was able to hold like a 60% win rate after like 30 games. Okay. May was kind of OP when I played it. Arguable. I just haven't played the role in so long. Literally, if I play like maybe 50 games, I'd probably pick it up pretty quickly. Listen, chat. The best, as long as I'm not like Red Shell, Genji, and Plat. I'll never hit Plat or Diamond.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Okay, nice. Ooh. Okay.
You're going to be okay.
Okay, I was gonna say is that the enemy dynamite, but that's just the red color throwing me off. All right, anyways, so far, like mechanically, so very, very good. You're doing a lot more unscoped shots than I probably would, but like that's just a playstyle difference. I don't think it's necessarily wrong, as long as you're hitting your shots. Like here, I would just stay scoped in there and just finish them off if possible. There you go. The mechanics are clean with it. Be careful here. Your Ryan better have a shield up. The fact that you stay scoped in there, that's trusting your Ryan, because your Ryan looks like he's doing some weird jumpy shit. If he put that shield down and that Zen 5 tapped you, that would have been tragic. Then you're allowed to flame your Ryan, I guess. Okay, you flip him, finish him off, shot nade.
My shots find their marks. Get back.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You need to send a game where you don't roll them. Because everything you do here doesn't really... Everything you do, you guys just win. Chat, if you guys ever submit VOD review, you gotta submit shit where it's like close and a loss so we can figure out what could have been done better. This actually just felt like a flex, even if you didn't mean it to be a flex gameplay. Chat, Umarrii said he's 3,400, but if you had to just watch that and guess what rank this was, you'd probably all say Masters, right? Or higher. You kind of just rolled. Okay, it wasn't bronze.
This will help.
You'd guess 3.8, right? See? You would have said GM. Yeah, like it was clean. Great mechanics. You slept the Genji. Like some decision making I pointed out where it was bad, but other than that, since you were rolling them, like you're just heal botting and just nading or and just nanoing when they're here. Yeah. I'll have a VOD video where you can watch it play as trash as soon as I have 50k. Okay. But like don't submit a gameplay where you get absolutely steamrolled, because then like no matter what you do, your team won't be like backing you up. I honestly think closer games on the closer side where it's a loss but a bit closer are definitely the best ones to look at, because we can actually like break down a team fight and think about decisions, what would have changed the outcome, right? But yeah, just what I said earlier, the takeaway points for this gameplay was like, even I feel like I didn't even have to say it. I feel like you watching this with me, you could point out what you did wrong. You kind of just like Papega out for like half a second, but like nobody plays perfectly all game. Like the shit that you like kind of not even messed up on, it was more of like missed opportunities. In a game where you steamroll, it's less about fuck ups and more about opportunities that may have generated more value, but you probably still would have won anyways. Like you're just like, you said it in chat, you're like, I shouldn't have walked there, I shouldn't have peeked that. Like, you already know. What about a loss that's not close? I don't like reviewing those just because it's just, yeah, mistakes you can see, but you couldn't see the missed opportunities. I think there was downtime where you could have peeked forward and finished nano. I think there was a moment you could have flanked, but that might just be a me thing. I probably would have done it. Okay, here's one example I saw but I didn't mention. Right here. Hotel. I think when I was watching this part, if I see this, a new fresh shield, if I see Ryan walking up past my Orisa and the new shield and no one controlling hotel, I saw these two on the left screen, I actually, in this case, would have just peeked here, quick peeked. If I don't see anybody, I just go for a nade, because you know they're centralized there. Sometimes I flank nade here and it hits like 4 people. And that probably is like the only thing I can think of, because you guys know when you guys play Kings Row offense and nobody's checking there, you're all just funneled in here, like, and then suddenly somebody flanks out this hotel and just like owns you. It always happens when I'm playing Ana, their Doomfist or Genji pops out here. If your team, your Junkrat isn't controlling it, you can just pop out here and throw a nade, right? That's like one missed opportunity. You guys still won, but like that. And then there's some opportunities to nano to hold space. That's the most important thing. Backwards cap. Oh my. This looks like the hat you pull a rabbit out of. Jesus. But yeah, there's like a missed opportunity there. Just like, not necessarily like flank, but just like off angle nades. But like, I think it's better to stay here. If you could play here straight away, but again, if no one's controlling hotel, you're just in trouble. Like you could play here, and as long as you have the info to see anybody walking in, then you're fine. Just stay away from this corner. So there's like 2 different options I would have done here. Instead of playing here, playing blind, you either play here, unless your team is like all fully calming and calling out whoever's coming to hotel, you either play here in solo queue. If you're in a team like scrim, you could play here if your team tells you someone's coming hotel. That's important. But if you're in solo queue, yeah, spot A was here, and then spot B was to just go for the play here. Play make a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, just look for those opportunities. That's basically the review.